Hello and welcome to Bitcoin 10x. Today we are talking about Optimism and Evmos. Let's get it. Hi there guys, so not been doing as many videos recently, mainly because in the UK a lot of people tend to go away on holiday, so I've had time to switch off this year, which has been nice. So I'm back doing videos, and if you remember in the last couple of videos I did promise Hotpicks. So today we're going to be talking about Evmos. Now Evmos have some fantastic staking opportunities, and I think the rewards, if we just take a look at the Stakely website, are still coming in at 300%. So if you was to put $1,000 down right now, a yearly earnings would be 5.8x. So that's incredible. And one of the reasons why I got into this was because I got in at the 1200% staking reward era. So it has come down, and obviously it's not sustainable at 12,000%, or sorry, 1200%. But I'm pleased to say that it is actually quite stable and around kind of the 300 to 400. I have two profiles, but I'm willing to share this one with you. Now, just by staking about 70 Evmos, I'm up to 228 basically for free. So it takes 14 days to withdraw your staking rewards. I'm at 228 on this particular account, and Evmos is $11 per token. So what's never been clear about staking rewards is, do I get the 228 times the current price, or let's say I got in down here and I put 70 Evmos aside. So that's times 2. That's about $140. Now, do I get $140 and then each of the two rewards I get daily are paid at the new price, i.e. the new price would be, let's say, $7, but the staking rewards that I did back here were at $140 at $2 per pop. Now, if I do go to the staking rewards, now I tend to find that Disperse is a lot quicker, so when you claim your rewards go in really quick, whereas the Evmos platform is quite slow. Now, this tells me that I have $427, but obviously if you times the 228 Evmos by the current price, literally 228 times 11, clearly not the current price. So this is what I mean. I'm not sure whether when I withdraw, do I get $427? Or do I get $2,500 for staking £140? Now, there's a nice little YouTuber called Confident in Crypto. He does a really good breakdown of the Evmos staking, and he does a little bit in his video, which we'll actually take a look at now, to suggest that I think if you had $100 after 12 months, it would be £1.3 million, I think. So let me just have a quick look at that.
100% yearly, and you compounded your staking rewards every day of the year, you'd actually have a return by the end of the year, an incredibly high amount of money at 13,418,000.
Now, while that was speculative, you can see now if I was to do $100 today, that I would have $585 by the end of the year if the annualized reward stays at 318%. Now, it is still likely to go down, but I do also think that people will be cashing out, which could obviously potentially push this value back up. So it's not actually a bad time to get back into staking Evmos. Now, in the video I did say I'm talking about Optimism and Evmos. And I want to draw your attention to Uniswap. Now, Uniswap, when they did their 400 uni airdrop going back about 2 years ago, it was September to October of 2020. Now, I cashed out something like $1,000, so the price must have been about between $3 and $4 for me to get out. If we go back to the 19th of September, which was I think the day after the airdrop announcement, it went from the 18th of September to the 18th of October, I think. But you can see the price dropping because people were just cashing out. People didn't believe that they had a free airdrop. And there we are. We get get to the 18th of October, let's say the 19th for argument's sake, and you can see that the price went from $7 down to $3.27, and it remained around that price for 2 more months. After that, we had this almighty pump to $40. Now, obviously, this was during the bull market, so we went from $4 to $40, which was a 10x. Now, I'm not saying that Evmos is going to do that, but let's just have a look at the chart. And this is the chart. So we see that the airdrop was given, I think, around about here, which was, yeah, that makes sense, at the beginning of June. So we had that drop from, let's say, $3 down to $1, just for argument's sake. And then we went sideways for 2 months. And then we had that almighty pump to just shy of $14. And that was from $1.30. So we almost had a 10x out of that. And then, so what did Uniswap do after that? Well, we came crashing back down again. So it may have been a really good idea to actually have taken all of the profits out at $14, which was what people started doing. But what are we going to see? Over the next 12 months, we will probably go volatile in this price range of between $5 and $14 over the course of a year. So just think of it nice and easy. Every time we get to around $14 we sell, every time we get around $5 we buy. And if you did that for 12 months, you can actually really increase your profile. Now, that's not financial advice, that is just kind of a little bit of trade knowledge in the background from myself, but by no means financial advice. Now, if we go over to Optimism, let's just remove that because that's a really old line. We see exactly the same thing. So we see the price drop dramatically after the airdrop because people were cashing out. There were 409 Optimism tokens, which I did a video on as well. Then, like I say, we go sideways June, July to August, and we start going up dramatically. And then you probably have more airdroppers that didn't cash out because the price dropped too quickly, rode the price back up, and then it started coming back down again. But we're at $1.13. Now, Optimism is a layer 2 Ethereum token, and if we look at the Ethereum chart, look at the price chart. Ethereum started off at about $1. It went up to $14 quite quickly, and then this was right at the start on Bitstamp. And look at the price, it just catapults itself all the way up to $400. So there is lots of speculation, but Optimism could do extremely well. Now, this isn't even on the daily chart, so let's go to the daily, double click, and look at this volatility. So we've had the airdrop come right back down to, it's actually 55 cents, and if you'd have got in a couple of months ago, you'd have tripled or quadrupled your money up to $2. But the price did drop. Now, the signals are suggesting, although these are lagging indicators, that the price is about to cross the 20 EMA, crosses over the 40 EMA, and potentially we go back down further. So a really, really good entry price is 50 cents before we start going back up. So again, not financial advice, just a little bit of trading knowledge. Now, when these do cross, it generally tells people to get back into the market, but we can go down a lot further from the $1 mark. Now, again, Optimism is a big favourite to go to the heights of Ethereum, and it most certainly is following the pattern of an airdrop where the price does dramatically drop, but then it does around a 10x afterwards, which is what we've seen on Optimism, and we have seen it on Evmos. So those are my 2 hot picks right now. I think it's still a really good time to get in. You may want to wait for the Evmos price to come down slightly, but if Optimism is going to go to the heights of $200, $300, $400, even now it's not a bad price to get into. If I take it up to $300 to $400, this price mark does not matter. It flatlines. So an incredible price to get in. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.